Good morning. This is Mark Rosenfeld. I am the sales director at Ecosense, and this is the fifth in our series of webinars. And this one is getting on board with the RadonEye Pro. We appreciate everybody taking the time today to to sit in. We're going to do a little bit longer than some of the sessions we've done. Usually they're about 20 minutes. We're covering a little more information today. So we'll be about a half an hour. We won't keep you too long. I know it's a holiday. I don't know how many of you are working. I don't think inspectors typically get the or take off the Veterans Day midweek, nor do we here at Ecosense. So anyway, thanks for coming. We're going to talk a little bit about Ecosense. Some of you who are working with us already know this, and we won't linger, but I do want to give folks who don't know much about us just a little bit of a background on who we are. We're going to talk about choosing the right radon monitors and some of the selections that we have, how to start and finish your inspection for those of you who have just purchased the Pro. We want to make sure that you've got all the details down and how to customize and generate your reports. We're going to cover that both on the phone and on the web dashboard, and how to manage your radon business and really grow your radon business with our dashboard, and then also with our post-inspection, post-mitigation revenue streams that we've been adding. We've got some really exciting things happening. We're going to go through a couple of customer testimonials, talk a little bit about that, and then a summary, and then some time for questions and answers. You can actually do the questions and answers right on the bottom of the page. There's a Q&A area and there's a chat area. If you can keep those to the Q&A, that'd be great, but we'll look at both. And we're also starting a big promotion on the RadonEye Pros starting on Friday, kind of a month-long or 3-week-long Black Friday extravaganza. So we're going to go through that, give you an early heads up on that, which is starting tomorrow. So let's get into it right now. Ecosense, solely dedicated, and we talk about this every time, to radon detection and monitoring technology. We're delivering mission-critical radon detection performance. We have some award-winning radon detection and monitoring solutions. We'll talk about that. And we are developing unique software right here at our headquarters in San Jose. And because we're in San Jose, in the Silicon Valley, we've got some of the best software engineers in the world from some of the biggest companies, from NVIDIA, Google, and some of the other larger companies. And so we really do focus on software development here in San Jose. We've been here since July of 2019 when we were founded in the US. Our sales and marketing is here in San Jose, as well as product design. And then we have a terrific partnership, actually an exclusive partnership with a company in Korea, which does our hardware production, and they also work with us on some of the software development on the professional model. And again, we're solely dedicated to radon detection, nothing else. And really what we talk about, we have US patented ion chamber, which radon detection technology. This is what makes our products unique. Unmatched detection performance, 30 CPH, it's 30 counts per hour. And we'll talk more about that as we go through this. And besides the professional market, which I'm sure most of you folks who are attending today are inspectors, some mitigators, and radon testers, radon measurement folks. We also target general consumers. We have a couple of consumer products. We target schools, libraries, daycares, commercial buildings, all throughout North America, realtors, and property management companies as well. So Ecosense Solutions right now, we've got four different product categories, and then a new service we're going to talk about. The RadonEye was our first product, and this is really a long-term continuous monitor for consumers. Professionals will use it to do either a quick screening at the beginning of an inspection, or also some of the mitigation professionals will use it for a quick and easy hotspot finder, because all of our units do, because of the 30 counts per hour, give you a real quick reading, 10 minutes, and you'll get a fairly accurate reading. 1 hour, you're going to get a very accurate reading. But so this is used in that vein. The EcoCube again uses the same sensor technology, but this one again is for consumers and professionals. This is Wi-Fi based, whereas the RadonEye is strictly Bluetooth. And the Wi-Fi gives you the capability to do basically anytime, anywhere, remote monitoring. And keep this in mind because this is going to be the core of some of our data subscription services, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. The Pro model, a lot of you are already using it. And if you're not, you're here to look at it. This one has made a real jump and we've got a tremendous amount of traction over the last couple of years. I'm going to talk about that in detail, and we're going to go through how to use it here today. And the fourth product we just released actually in October and made a big announcement and a really nice splash at the ARST Radon conference in Maryland last month. This one uses basically combines 4 of the RadonEye units in one package, all simultaneously on the same software package. And this one allows mitigators to, basically it's used as a sniffer to find hotspots. And we've got some really great, 5 minutes is the first reading on this one. So we've done some upgrades. All 4 products can be a part of your Radon, your whole Radon program, with the core for inspectors especially and measurement professionals, the RadonEye Pro. So we're going to talk about that in a lot more detail today. The first question, of course, that comes up is it listed? Is it NRPP and NRSB? It is indeed. And again, we have had really strong traction among the professional community because of that. In basically every state in the US now, we are able to, to sell these products. And as you all know, there are a ton of different regulations, different rules, throughout the 50 states. Some states have no regulations. Some states have very, intense regulations, we'll put it that way, and a lot of them. So, this is something that we're going to talk about, I think, in some of our future presentations. What are the regulations? How do we, how do you handle those? What do you need to do? How do you basically get up and running? And we're gonna have another webinar on that. But for now, listed 30 CPH technology, very high accuracy after 10 hours, 95% confidence, easy report generation. We're going to go through how to do the report both on the phone, your phone app, iOS, and Android, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for maximum connectivity, very feature rich, and very good quality 24/7 technical support and customer service. The feedback we get on that, especially as compared to some of our other competitors out there who have good units, but they don't follow up as quickly. We really earned a very good reputation for technical support, and we really are proud of that. And we have the most affordable listed, certified unit out there, up to 20% lower. And then we're going to do actually some promotions for Black Friday, and that's going to really give you an affordable way in on the Pros. Or if you need more, this is a great time to do it. Let's talk a little bit about what the RadonEye Pro comes with. It comes with the a really nice padded carrying case, tripod holder, 12-volt power adapter, and extension cord, because we know in a lot of situations you're not going to be close enough to the power, and a battery pouch, and a step-up cable for an external battery pack. And that's a question that comes up all the time with the RadonEye Pro. It doesn't come with a battery, but external battery packs are available. And we've done some extensive in-house testing on it to make sure that what we're recommending to you is something that really works well. And then we've got a couple. So anybody who is interested, please let me know, and we'll give you some of the external battery packs that we've worked with. But really, a 5-volt battery pack with the the step-up cable will work with the Eye and with the Pro. And then we also have, I can recommend a really nice tripod. Doesn't come with the tripod, and any standard tripod it will connect to. But the nice thing about this, one of our inspectors actually sent me a picture of it, and we actually went out and got one, and it fits into the bag. So it's a really nice package with the tripod battery pack. And here again, we'll just go through a quick, the performance here. Higher sensitivity means a faster, more accurate, and reliable performance. And if you look at the RadonEye Pro versus Airthings, who makes the Corinthian Pro, and Sun Radon, you can see at 30 CPH, we're at least double for the best Sun Radon, and in some cases 8 times more sensitive. Again, more accurate, more reliable results. And Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity for the Pro. So we've covered, looking at the monitors, choosing the right monitor. Now we're going to talk about how to get started with your RadonEye Pro. And I'm not going to go into the amount of detail that we did a couple of weeks back at one of our other webinars. So I just wanted to point out that on the Ecosense homepage, this Ecosense website, ecosense.io, we do have a webinar page up now with all the webinars. As I say, this is the 5th one. We've done one on getting started. We have one complete webinar on generating and customizing your report. We've got one on the web dashboard, and then one on sort of post-inspection revenue streams. So today I'm going to go through it a little quicker, but in detail you can go through those webinars 1 through 4. This one in about 3 to 4 days will be up on that site as well. So you download the app on the App Store, iOS and Android, plug it in. It's going to initialize. That takes about 3 minutes. I get a lot of calls saying it's not working during those 3 minutes. So let it go. It'll pop up, and when it's ready, it'll say ready right in that window. So you create an account. Whoever creates the account in your company is now the admin, and you have the admin functions. If you sign up and you decide you don't want to be the admin, just let us know and we can manually change that. But whoever signs up first is the admin, and then I'll tell you how basically you can invite your employees through the web dashboard. And when we do a little bit on the dashboard, I'll show you where to do that. But basically, get yourself set up, verify the account. They'll send you an email link to activate it. And if you forget your password, write it down next time. But if you forget, we will send you a link to reset it. So it's easy to get set up and get going. Here's what here's a screenshot of what the device list looks like. These, once you have multiple devices, these are each one, and there's actually icons on there. They'll show you the grade icon. It's waiting, ready to go. Active icon, you're actually in the middle of an inspection. And then if you want to add a new device, you simply click the green plus button. And when you're ready to start an inspection, click on New Inspection on the device menu. And then right in front of you, you have a very easy setup to get going. You can do a wait time up to 24 hours in advance. And we do have a lot of inspectors who use this. I had asked, why people do this. They like to put it in early sometimes, and they want to time it, exactly. You have up to 1 day previous to get it set up in the wait time. The measurement time, 24, 48 is the default because most of you are going to be using that, but you can also do the test up to 240 hours. And that's important. Here in the US, most of our inspectors are doing 48 or sometimes a 72-hour, but in Canada, the regulations are different and people will do much longer tests. So up to 240 hours, you do have the ability to switch on or off Wi-Fi. Now, that's a big question that comes up, and I'm going to go through this a little bit here. You do not need to use Wi-Fi to use the RadonEye Pro. You do not have to, and we understand that when you're on a customer site, you're not always going to be able to get their Wi-Fi password, and sometimes you don't even want to ask. So it is available. If you don't use it, everything can be done through Bluetooth. Now, if you do want to connect with Wi-Fi, what you're getting there is the ability to remotely monitor on the web dashboard your in-progress inspection. So a lot of people like that. And there are a lot of really nice ways you can utilize that, but and we'll talk about that when we get to the web dashboard. But again, that question comes up all the time. It's not a necessity, but it's a great feature if you have it. And you can turn the display on or off. Most inspectors tell me they turn it off because they don't want their client to be looking at it, or the real estate agent, and see spikes, because it will fluctuate during the course of the inspection. So now, once you start the inspection, you'll see ready in the top of the the RadonEye Pro in the LED readout, and basically you'll see it's waiting. Once it starts, you'll actually start to get the readings in this little circle over here after 10 minutes. And during the course of your inspection, it'll actually tell you, depending on where you are, 0 to 2.7, you're in no action required. Consider fixing home in this mid-range of 2.7 to 4, and then over 4, it'll show red, and it'll recommend fixing, mitigating the home. And then all the information is in here. And then once you start to get data, you'll see the chart available right here. And you just basically start the test right down right here. So now, once the test is finished, the inspection is finished, and this is something that I really want to stress. A lot of people forget to do this and then call and say something is wrong. Once it's done, you will see in the top of the unit, it'll say finish. If it doesn't say finish, the test is not complete. So once it's complete, then you do need to be there with a Bluetooth connection to the monitor. You cannot do this remotely. So the Wi-Fi will allow you to monitor, but it will not allow you to turn on or off the unit. So you do need to have somebody there in Bluetooth range. And now you'll see, here's the average. So right there, it's in green. You'll see all the details. You'll see the ups and downs over the course of in the graph. And then you need to hit confirm, and that will end the test, and it'll upload the data to the phone. This is really important. So hit confirm when it's finished. Then you get to view results. Now in the device menu, you'll see the little one there. That means you have results. You click on that. Now you get to the test data, and it's right there. And this is the date, and then RP is the serial number. So you can actually rename that, but right there is, as a default, it'll tell you which unit it is. A lot of companies like to do their own nomenclature on that, but right there. And now when you get to, once you've clicked on the data, you get to this window, which will actually again give you the max, the overall, and now you have two options. One, just to click and save, and this will save the raw data, or right then and there, you can actually do the report. You can actually generate the report right from the phone. So we're going to go through both, but this is important to note that once you hit save, the data is now on the phone app in the file load area, and this is in the the main screen where you have account information, you have a link to the website, manual, support, referral program, and you can of course sign out of that. But that's in the file load area, and if you click on that, now the file load, these are all the raw data files which you could then use to convert into a report. And now this is a iOS version where the report and the data is on the bottom. The report is the actual final PDF of the report. It's right there on the phone. It'll also, and here's an important thing to note as well. Once the test is done, you've hit confirmed, the data is now on your phone. As long as you have a cell connection, that data is going to be uploaded automatically. You don't have to do anything here, automatically to the web dashboard. And now from the web dashboard, it'll be stored. So whether or not it's on the phone, or if anything, sometimes people worry, where's my report? It's actually, as long as you have that cell connection, it's uploaded right to your, to the web dashboard, RadonEyePro.com. And we're going to go through that a little bit. But a nice feature there is that, let's say you have a radon runner out there, or you're out in the field, but you do have somebody, admin or office manager or anybody back at home or in the office. Once you're out in the field, you finish the inspection, you've uploaded it now. Now it's on the dashboard. you can go on, do your next inspection or whatever you have to do, but the report can then be generated from the web dashboard and sent out to your client. So it's very easy operation and very seamless. So now, if you choose to do the, report from your phone or your iPad, you can do it right from the app. So you can quickly generate your report, add your logo information, customize it, and then save it and share it. And I've got a little recording that kind of goes through this right here. So you'll pick your unit that you use. Now your client name, you can add the client name. If it's not already on there, you can put that in through the dashboard. This will give you the inspection details. And now you can add notes in the measurement area up to 1,000 characters or cut and paste. You can also put photos in here. Let's say you've done it in the basement, windows closed, right there. You can add comments, again, up to 1,000 characters. This is something we added recently in May. And now you see the graph. And now we're going to go through, make sure that's all it takes to do to add, to do the report. If you don't want to put pictures in or any of what some people call fluff, or what I like to call, customization, you don't have to use those pages, and they won't be on there. You won't have blank pages. Now you save it, and you're actually generating the report, a PDF report, right from the phone, and then you have the option to send it out via text or email. So very simple, very easily customized, and it's a really nice looking professional report. And again, we have a whole webinar on this if you really want to get into the details, but it's simple to do, and you can do that right there from the phone, and here it's sending it right out. Here's what it looks like. Most of you who've used it have seen this. So you got all your information on the first page. In the inspector information, if you need to have your licensing, a lot of states have different requirements that can all be done and set up one time through the, through your settings on the web dashboard. So you don't have to keep doing that. Your logo, one time uploaded on the web dashboard, and it'll be on every report that you open up. The pictures, of course, you're going to want to change those for each time that you're doing the measurement, because it's a different environment, but they do stay there, and then you can upload to the next one. Next page is the beginning, end, the duration of the test, the calibration date. This one's a little outdated, and radon concentration max and minimum, and then the overall average and the EPA protocol average. Some states do require this, so it is on there. And EPA basically eliminates the first 4 hours of the inspection. That's on there. And now on the comments, again, you have 1,000 characters that you can type in here. Also put in a picture. A lot of our inspectors will do it in an image file, and then basically upload that, and that will stay each time. If you want to change that, easily done. You just upload a new picture. And here's just the second way. This is just one comment page. A lot of people will put a picture of the home. And on the last page is the table of hourly radon measurements. And that will go through hour by hour. And you will see the radon value, the temperature, and the relative humidity. Now, another question that comes up all the time is what happens if somebody moves it? What happens if there's any sort of event where there's, here in California, maybe an earthquake? It will be noted when you finish the test and you upload the data. There will be a big warning sign right on the app, and you can click on that, and it'll tell you exactly when any of these events happen and for the duration, so you know exactly what happened. And there is an accelerometer in there, so if somebody tries to move it or shake it, it will be noted. So that kind of covers the report. So we're also now going to talk a little bit about the web dashboard. And again, we have a full session on the web dashboard on our ecosense.io webinar page. But really, as I mentioned to you before, very seamless and easy. And this is a feature that people really love. And, I talk about it a lot because I do have people who have done dozens of tests out in the field and didn't even realize that the web dashboard is available to them. So I just really want to focus on this. Once that test is done, you've got the data on your phone, it's going to automatically upload. And this gives you a lot of really, really great features. As I said, somebody else could be sending out that, that inspection report while you're still out in the field. You can do real-time monitoring, data management, so you can share the inspection data with all your registered users, easy report generation, and then user management, admin function. So here's kind of what it looks like. Here's the website, RadonEyePro.com. Once you sign up for it, basically get on it, sign up with your email address, and you're in business. I'm going to go through real quickly. In the settings section here, you set up all the information that you want on your report is right there on the settings. So if you have licensing information or whatever you need, and once you invite your employees, they can set up in this so that when they do a report, their licensing information is in there as well. And you put your logo there, and it'll be on every report that you do. You can manage your clients through this. Now you manage your users. Once you're the admin and you've set up the unit, you can invite your employees to the system. You send them an email, and once they approve, and once they get signed up and they're approved, you basically they can then share the data, and they're all set to go. So that's all done through the user section. Manage your devices, Radon report. Again, I'm going to go through this real quickly here, and all your inspection data is there, and your monitoring status. So the same way we did it on the phone, now you find the device, you find the test, your logo will be there, but you can also, if you need to do it, you can change it through this. Now find your client in the drop-down window, 1,000 characters right there. You can cut and paste, as we've done here to make it easier. And then also drop a file in. So you're down in the basement, windows closed, you scroll through. Now you see the details of your test. Now you got your comment section. And again, this will be left there. The pictures will be there if you want to use something like this. The hourly measurements, and then you can preview. And here's your page by page scroll through. And once you're happy with it, if you're not happy, you can go back to preview and make changes. Once you're done, you can save it and then simply send it out. So you've got your logo there, you've got your pictures, comments, everything's right there. And again, if you don't want to use those pages, if you don't want to put pictures, if you just want to do basic, you don't have to use those pages, and they'll be eliminated from the report. So again, easy access, very seamless, and it gives you lots of options with the web dashboard. All right, we have covered, we've covered basically finding your monitors, starting and finishing the inspection, customizing your report, managing your Radon business with the web dashboard. Now we're going to talk about a couple of different ways for you to earn extra revenue and new revenue streams post-inspection. This is something that Ecosense has been talking about really since we started in 2019, really finding ways for our clients to not only, build up their Radon business with our pro and consumer models, but also how to kind of extend that, how to get more value from your clients and, earn commissions, earn new revenue streams. The Ecosense Referral Club has been with us really since the beginning. So we earn commissions by referring clients to purchase RadonEye or Cube, the EcoCube monitors for long-term monitoring. It's real simple. Sign up on our website. All your, you get a unique code. Everybody gets a 5% discount. Who you give your code to, you get a 10% commission. Very simple. No investment, no inventory. We drop ship right to your clients. So this is really easy breezy. And we do have a few hundred of our clients who are in this referral club, and people really like it. Super easy and a great way to earn a little extra. I'm going to talk real briefly about this now. I see we're kind of coming up against the time. So this Ecosense Radon subscription data services is a brand new service that we're going to be launching actually next month. It's creeping up on us. And right now we've just been offering, apps and our monitors. This Radon data service is basically a new plan that we've come out with, which we're going to be previewing, and we're just going to talk about it really briefly today. But the idea is based on the importance of long-term, continuous and accurate radon testing. Now, 48 hours is the norm, for inspection, for measurement testing here in the U.S., especially in radon, in real estate transactions. But everybody knows, who's in the industry, that a longer testing is really the only way. The EPA, the WHO, Health Canada all say a minimum of 90, 91 days is where you need to be. So this program really addresses this for folks. This is post mitigation or post inspection. This is basically Ecosense Radon subscription data service, which we're going to be releasing using the Wi-Fi based EcoCube. So this is going to be able to allow us to deliver real-time monitoring data, alerts and trends to inspectors on a dashboard. And you can basically provide post-inspection or mitigation long-term monitoring to your clients using the subscription service. Your customers are going to get peace of mind through the seasons as the rates of radon go up and down, fluctuate, and the customers are going to feel good because they're in the hands of a professional. So again, if you have questions about this, we would love to spend more time talking about this. Take a look at our last webinar number 4, which was, I think, on October 28th, I believe. And that one really covered this in more detail. But we're talking about this. We want to show you that there are ways past just the inspection for you to earn more, whether you're referring or whether you're actually setting up your clients post-inspection with this, what we're calling ERMS service. Ecosense is really looking forward to, into this industry to try to make new ways, for you to earn money and to keep your customers safe out there. There is a dashboard, very similar in look and feel to the web dashboard for the Pro, which will allow you to do radon monitoring, management, and there'll be monthly radon reports and push notifications when you get over certain levels. So again, this is coming out next month. Any questions you have about this, let's talk about it, and we'd be happy to go through, some more details with you offline, because this is something we're really excited about, and the feedback we've got has been really terrific. That wraps up, some of the details about the company. Just really want to tell you a little bit more. Ecosense, very excited to be part of some of the major national and local associations. We're adding local chapters all the time. We're very active in ARST, Internashi, KARST in Canada, and ASHI, and a lot of the local chapters. One thing that I talk to with a lot of our inspectors, because I'm working pretty much solely with inspectors and measurement professionals, is the value of joining it for yourselves. If you're not already in it, we have a lot of Internashi and ASHI clients, and on the inspector side, and a lot of mitigators from ARST. It's really a great value for you guys to be involved in this. They help you really grow your business, get set up, just in general, and especially the Internashi and ASHI for inspectors, helps you with marketing, and just a really good way to kind of build your business. So we really strongly suggest being part of this if you're not already in one of the local or national chapters. Really great way to help your business. We tell you how great we are. A lot of let's hear it from our clients, and we'll just let you read that real quickly. But we have dozens of inspectors from all over the country have been really excited about the ease of use, the reporting capabilities, the upgrades. We did an upgrade in May based on a lot of the feedback we got from you folks, and it's been a really positive results on that. And we're around in terms of service, that we're going to call you back, we're going to take care of you, and we're going to make sure from the smallest, one inspector company up to some of the largest companies in the industry, we'll work with you the same way. Everybody who's an Ecosense client gets the same level of service, and we've had some great feedback on that. So to summarize, take your radon business to the next level with Ecosense products, not just the Pro. We've got the RadonEye, the EcoCube, the new Radon data service, if that's of interest. And we've also got the Eco Tracker, for, hotspot finding, sniffer. Stand out among your competition with professional looking, easily customizable, informative reports, earn new revenue streams, and manage your radon business with Ecosense. So that being said, we'll have a few minutes for Q&A. I see a couple of questions on here. Do you have an option for Canadian mitigators that gives the Health Canada guidelines in the report? Oh, Andrea, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. I'm going to take that question offline, and I think we'll talk with David and the folks at RIM on that, because we are working with them on that. And Don, thanks for coming again. You have 2 monitors. Will I have to enter business information for each monitor separately? Will I have to enter measurement environment items separately for each monitor? No, I mean, the app, once you've put the information on the web dashboard, it doesn't matter how many monitors you have, that data is going to be there. So no, the answer is no, you don't have to do it separately for each monitor. So you have the one app and the one web dashboard, and the dashboard will allow you to basically manage all your units. And if you have inspectors working with you, your inspectors, radon runners, but the answer is no to that. Where do I get the effects of radon chart that I saw in your reports, one of your reports? I'll send it to you, Don. That's something that one of our clients had sent to us, and I really liked it. So I'll email you that. It's just an image file. And can we choose to only select the EPA average and turn off the overall average on the report? Fred, that's a very good question. And the answer is right now, unless you're editing with a PDF editor, the answer is no, but this is a feature request that we've put in. As I mentioned before, most of the features that we have on that report were feature requests from our inspectors, large and small, who said, we need this, we need that. And we originally didn't even have the EPA average on there, but found that some states required it. So we are in our next iteration of the software, which is being worked on. We will have the ability to swap out EPA or the overall average, because I understand that some clients do get confused by it, and we've been asked that question. So right now, no, but in the future, yes. I hope that answers that.